This is week 7 of The Apprentice. Last week they had to advertise some jet service. The team leaders were Karen and Sabrina, and Sabrina's team won because of Kyodie's great pitch and great advertising. Karen's advert looked like a Butlins one, and well, Butlins is what I refer to. People would probably see it as a Butlins advert. And Sabrina's team won, and Karen nominated Khadija and Camilla to join her in the firing line, and Karen was fired. This time it was like urban garden maintenance, and for that job you need 2 hands, so thankfully, because Karen left, everybody can participate. Woo! So, the team leaders were Daniel. First ever time Daniel never volunteered as team leader. Thankfully, he's the team leader. And then we have Tom, who lost as team leader once before for the donuts task, having a hot chili donut. So, Daniel, it was like their concept of it was basically like having AstroTurf grass, and Tom's was trying to recreate sort of like a garden thing. And then they had to do lots of knocking on doors and doing door sales, and on Daniel's team, Khadija and Jackie just argued, and they were like, and I was like, they just were going on and on about pointless things, pointless arguments. And then Tom made the wrong decision for his team because he was with Sabrina, and he changed him and he swapped over with Jasmine. In my opinion, because he'd spoken to the client, Tom and Sabrina should have stayed. That's the best way, because then Sabrina and Jasmine then had to explain about how Jasmine swapped with Tom. So that was a bit of a error. Also, the other error was, I can't believe, you know what, can't believe I'm talking about that debate. It's not got nothing to do with business, and it's a business thing, but getting the pots. Tom specifically asked Kyodie to get the pots, and Kyodie can do it. He said on You're Fired that Tom could have been more capable in getting the pots. But even like just pots are like ridiculous. Who gets the pots? That's a ridiculous decision. That is literally ridiculous. But although even if it's Potts' decision, the fact is Tom told Kyodie to do it, and he didn't do it. But then on the other hand, Kyodie was doing something else and Tom wasn't, and they were trying to move their stock so they could actually go over and go somewhere else. And Tom wasn't doing anything. He could have got the pots as well to make it faster. So I don't know. There's a fork in the road, in my total opinion. And the sub team, Daniel's second sub team, like not Daniel's side, but his second leader, they were kicked out the shop. So on this task, it was an absolute definite dead heat. Another task, previous task, and all on the tasks on other series, I've been able to judge who I think is the winner. Maybe I was wrong, because with the skeleton, when they were negotiating products, one of them was like a picture and you could make up in paper, and I thought they would win. That's the only bit that they'll get fined on, and clearly that obviously wasn't the case, and they lost the task. But at least I was able to have my prediction. That was a dead heat in my real opinion. Same with the health snacks task. They had this, it looked like soil, the bar, and the crisps were like absolutely oily. So Daniel's team was the winner, and for the boardroom, Tom nominated Kyodie and Sabrina to join him in the firing line. And Sabrina got away, and Tom got away, and Kyodie was fired. I'm gonna literally miss Kyodie. He was a really good guy. I think he done great things over the last 7 weeks. That's the one thing that I'm gonna be positive about Kyodie. He talks really well to customers, and that's something that I've really missed about Kyodie. I've actually missed him. Like all the other past candidates, I mean, I definitely miss Alex. That's one thing, but I mean, I don't think Alex was a serious contestant. He was a bit too young, 21 years of age. I think Sabrina should have gone. They haven't had a female fireman since week 1. That is awful. And there are actually some women who should be going, who I feel should be going by now. I think that Sabrina should have gone instead of Kyodie. Khadija should have gone with Curran, and Sarah Ann should have gone with Rick, and it clearly hasn't worked. So, but business is business, and I'm happy that people's decisions, even if it's not my decision, because there could be a reason why Alan Sugar would fire them. So, next week the candidates have to do some sort of art design, and my hope is Sabrina. She didn't want to next go because I really can't stand the woman, and she's a snake. I knew she decided to duck it because she knew on the bodybuilding task she got Alex to allocate her to do equipment and was able to get Alex fired. So she thought, if Tom gives me this or whatever, he can get me fired. So she's just a snake, and I hope she goes. So let's have high hopes for next week about Sabrina out the door.